Hi everyone. I actually thought that I would come on tonight and cook one of my mother-in-law's favorite meals. It's my curried meatballs on basmati rice. So let me start by making the meatballs. Come on in here. Here I have 2 packages of ground pork. I'd probably say it's about 1.5 pounds. To that, I'm going to add a large teaspoon of fresh garlic and my measurements aren't super precise, but I'm going to say about a tablespoon of ground ginger. Then to that, we're going to add a tablespoon of whole coriander seeds. And if you've never had coriander, this stuff is amazing. It has the most aromatic flavor. It's almost like tea. Oh, I just love it. So a good tablespoon of that, and then to that you're going to add probably another tablespoon of cumin. And then to that you're going to add a 1/4 cup of ground almonds. It's a good binder, helps it stay together. And then about a cup of chopped fresh cilantro. Then you're going to get in there and just mix it around. To make a nice tender meatball, you don't want to grind it or mix it too much. So just a couple of tosses just to make sure everything is nicely combined. And then we're going to par bake these on a cookie sheet. And then we're going to add them to our curried sauce. So I like to use, I don't know, enough to fill the palm of my hand. And line them on the cookie sheet. I've got my oven already preheated to 375. And we're just gonna bake them halfway while I make the sauce. Okay, so now that the meatballs are in the oven, we're going to get to work on the sauce. In here I have about 1.5 tablespoons of melted ghee, which is just clarified butter. To that, we're going to add a teaspoon of grated garlic, a heaping teaspoon of ginger. This time we're going to use more of the coriander seeds, but this time just over a teaspoon. Then about 1 tablespoon of cumin. And a couple teaspoons of whole black mustard seeds. And then 2 tablespoons of garam masala. And a good pinch of crushed red chili flakes. This we're gonna let it heat up and start to brown a little bit. It's always good to heat up your spices. It gives them a really good aromatic scent and darkens the flavor and deepens the flavor a little bit. You can use whole cumin seeds for this as well. But I like the way the ground cumin incorporates throughout the dish. And the garam masala that I use is actually called a tandoori masala, which is what gives it that deep red color. You can start to hear it sizzle now. Gonna leave that to sizzle for just a couple of moments. To that now, I'm going to add 1 cup of broth. You can use any broth you want. This one is actually just a bone broth. And then add in 2 small cans of fire roasted tomatoes. You can use regular diced tomatoes as well, but I do like the smoky flavor that the fire roasted tomatoes add to the dish. So I use those quite a lot. So then you're just going to give that a stir around, and you're going to let that come to a boil. And then you're going to turn it down to a low simmer, and you're just going to let it simmer until you add in the par-cooked meatballs. So we'll come back and finish that off. Thanks. Okay, now that the meatballs are par-baked and your sauce has been simmering for a little while, you're going to chop about half a cup of fresh cilantro. Just give it a quick stir in, and then to that you're going to actually add the par-baked meatballs. Now, once they're in the hot sauce, it won't take long for them to finish cooking. So just give them a stir around. We're just going to combine all the flavors now. Let them finish cooking in the sauce. I'll take on a little bit of that red color from the tandoori masala. I wish you guys could smell these. These smell absolutely amazing. Okay, so then you're going to let those actually just simmer together for about another 10 minutes, and then we will serve it up.